What is up, guys? This is me, Mark, and welcome back to Need for Speed ProStreet. Last time we had managed to complete it. We managed to complete. Not here, around here. We managed to complete React Team sessions, the Ibisu, and the Mandela, and the third Mandela Park. While actually managing to do the correct tuning this time along the way, while showing the correct tuning. For this episode, I'm going to be doing the Ibisu challenge, and then doing the super promotion of Autopolis of React Team sessions. Before eventually unlocking this third section, whatever it's going to be called here. So let's get right into it. The reward for this is a Supra, so that's kind of worth considering. Or an M3 E46. Okay, let's do this.
Right, now we're all covered in a fair bit of tyre, rubber and smoke. I'll have to admit that all of my predictions for this morning at Ibisu have been horribly wrong. So many of these drivers have years of experience.
There's speed challenge too,
and not just React Team sessions. So, to be honest, it's just too difficult to pick clear favourites.
Okay, let's start with the grip as the M3 E46. Whoa! That is a weird entrance.
Ladies and gentlemen, first lap underway. Out there, far too many of those drivers looking very strong indeed. Good predictions from this commentator. Going past me, Cooper goes across the line. It's the end of his first lap, so his first lap over there. Quick and clean so far, ladies and gents. Just stand out a little bit from the orange. You never know. This is a brother. Come on, the tires are flying everywhere. If you get hit, you can't say I didn't warn you. Here's Cooper, then Ryan Cooper out front, looking very confident. Just one last turn, and then he's looking good for the win. Come on, get your fingers crossed, Ron. We'd love to see him take this one from here.
Nice. Took a while, but I got there.
Right, so
track record broken.
New faces at the last several React Team sessions races. Ryan Cooper's one of the drivers being considered.
Now for the time attack.
Well, ladies and gents, you we've got the engines up and running, and they're off. There they go, they're off.
This is where things can get a bit scary, eh?
Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. First lap underway.
You don't want to touch this inclined grass here. I can't see from that smoke.
Until it's over.
Jeez.
Across the line, lap 1, and the leader is Ryan Cooper. Yeah, Ryan Cooper's in the lead. That's a great start for that driver.
NOS is not quite useful here, sadly, because of how claustrophobic this road is.
Lap 2's looking quick and clean so far, ladies and gents. I've got to urge you just to stand back a little bit from the barriers. You never know, pieces of rubber coming off of the tyres and flying everywhere. If you get hit...
Oh boy. They're quite struggling there.
Now this is a brilliant performance by Ryan Cooper. He's out in the lead at the right time as we start the last lap. Cooper might just survive here. It's the last lap, ladies and gents. This is where the rubber most definitely hits the road. No time to hold anything in reserve now. If any of these drivers want to stand on the podium, they've got to put it all down and do what they can to get to the front.
Awesome. Managed to traverse carefully, but no broken record though.
Team in the Cosworth Ford Escort. Now, Gavin tells a great story about the first time he cut that car loose on the Autobahn. Something about a high-speed pursuit and a ticket that equaled 10% of his annual salary.
Now for drift on the Supra.
I'm sure this is going to be a wicked contest. This is the biggest test for a drifter we're about to see. He has won. Cheer for him. Cheer for him. Let's hear it. There we are. There's the start. Oh, taking another straight going in turn 1 is there. If we were starting on the pedal here, just look at him go. From somewhere, but he's smiling now. I can't wait to see what Ryan Cooper will do. Right, he's all wait, we're ready to roll. Here we have one man against the track. Well, we've got started. It's started, ladies and gents. Right, let's see what they can do in turn 1 here. Now, that is what we can see, everybody. That is exactly how it's done. Everybody, come on, this driver. Yes, line goes, straight
Okay, slowly inching forward.
This wouldn't be complete without Ryan Cooper. He's a contender in it. Yes, come on, here we go, yes. Get ready to let this driver hit you. And it's gone, there we are, there's the start.
3090. No track record broken though. Wow, by 90 points short.
How they managed that bit? I heard 2 of them were on house arrest. And there's Ryan. Yes, Ryan Cooper. He's known for very high-speed entries. He's positively lethal on the track. Yes, he's ready to go there. Watch out, it's started, ladies and gents. Right at the field, here's Cooper heading into the lead. Well, round the corner, he's doing 7 on it now. Okay, it's going to be just a little disappointed with today's run. Take my word for it, round 2 is going to be wicked, everybody. Okay, everyone, here it is. Here we go, here we go. Cooper needs to step on the gas and he heads up to the next turn. Cooper snapping on the pedal here, just right. Oh yes, Cooper, that's how it's done. That is how you handle business. This is it, everybody. This is the final round here. Here it is for all sets. He's off, there he goes. Oh yes, there he goes. Right, here he goes into the next turn. Now that is what we can necessarily follow. That is exactly how it's done. That's Mr. Cooper.
Yo! I just basically tripled that.
Well, I must say, these drivers are taking no prisoners at React Team sessions this weekend. The level of racing's been intense, to say the least. I've noticed there's quite a lot of bump and grind going on out there, and I reckon that some of those drivers are settling up on old school.
Okay, M3 E46 on this speed challenge.
If it was hard before, ladies and gents, now it gets challenging. These new elements have no room for mistakes. This has been brilliant. We're just settled. It has become. This is it. This is what we've been waiting for.
Okay, sorry about that, I'm back. Okay, good. I was observing that guy behind me so carefully there. Oh my gosh, the heart rate was a bit higher.
And I don't think you're being disappointed. We've got young Ryan Cooper looking quite confident out there. Doubtless because for once he can relax instead of looking in his rearview mirror. He's on quite a run here and he scored some big wins against some top drivers. Well, earlier today we had...
Yep, I can't even view their stats.
Watch the goal! Watch the goal! Don't you... Oh, that was very close. Anyway, managed to keep the equipment in one place. Right, where was I? So, right, whilst I just have a few moments here.
Okay, the blue Supra is the top speed challenge thing. And the E46.
Videos, which is actually where I came in because they asked me to do the voiceover, the English language version.
Let's go with the Supra this time.
You can't pick up these cars from the showroom floor. One thing's for certain, I've never seen a lineup quite like this on this course. It surely will disappoint. Oh well, so that's all this. The cars are set. They're ready. Oh, and finally there we go. Now we've got racing on our hands.
Can I please catch up? Hello? Gosh dang it, that won't do.
Are you ready, everybody? Because I know the drivers certainly are.
That won't do. I have to not bump at those. I have to not bump at those things.
Now this people is why you're here. And here's the start now. It's go time. There, the drivers are off.
Whoa, why are you shaking like that? I'm too far behind again. I have to nose near the start then, so I can catch up to that M3 from behind.
Everybody, get ready to let these drivers see you. Yes, there it is. That's the start.
And then go to the right after that. Why is it sucking right now, what? Nope, the Supra is sucking.
Well, Well, we're off to quite a start this weekend, and it would be remiss of me not to mention Ryan Cooper. Well, this is quite a posh showdown, really, isn't it? Talk about a field of exotics. Are you ready to see them pushed to their absolute limits? Well, are you? Right now, here we go. Nothing left now but the start. They're off. That's the start, ladies and gents. That is the start.
All day long, all time maniac. You know we do this. Oh my God.
Yep, this is doing a better job already,
I don't rep for E3. I'm not E3. Are you crazy? I've been doing this. I went to both ways. I've been doing this for so long. Like, it's amazing. I can't say that. Listen, my name's Waddy. I come from 07961897033. I'm so E3. All the B3s got so much that I like OBC. I know E3 so well. If you ask me why this speaks for the whole of B3, I'll say that. Which I won't make anybody bow to his and I don't back. I know E3. Listen, never know that MC disrespect E3. I'm always trying to rep ends, but certain friends on MC don't know E3. Every time I show E3, we made a genre. Everybody's on top. From Go E3, it's Waddy, aka S2L1. You get me? That's right. Certain man are trying to say that SD don't represent E3. I've been doing this for so long. It doesn't make sense trying to say I don't represent. You get me? Yeah, I know E3 so well. If you ask me why these whole folks better know E3, when the first starts not many know E3. I'm still that same know E3, they know E3. Hello E3, in summer 2 I'll show E3. I'm the brand E3, no E3. I'm a soldier, so let's go E3. It's my brother, not show E3. So anyone from E3 who says that shit, I don't lie, we know E3. It's not hard, anybody trying it. Better stop out, let them then go E3. Can't try to think I'm a pro in E3. Your girls the whole of E3, not mine, cause mine don't come from E3. Yeah, I'm saying. Can't tell me that man don't represent E3. I've been doing it. Outside the man, outside the girls, outside the women, men, yeah. Alright.
Dang it, I'm still gonna lose.
Right, we've got some serious speed on the line for you. This is going to be so wicked. Just look at that lineup. Every single competitor a serious contender. Right, okay, all the drivers are now on the mark. And we've got the start there to go. Everybody, they're off.
And there we go. Track record broken. Dominated.
By an absolutely overpowering performance by Ryan Cooper. Someone needs to tell him there are no police behind him, not this time. He's just been indomitable out there. Now, I've just got a little, guys in sound, are you hearing that? Can you
I will take the M3, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit more. Yeah, that's much better. Right, okay.
Nitro Kite. I mean Nitro Side, sorry. I caught the Speed King's attention now, what?
We've had some absolute fireworks today, ladies and gentlemen, and I would expect nothing else on the 2000 Misu. After all, this is the holy land of drifting. The South Coast was the very first.
Now let's try the Supra, how it goes here.
These drivers are certainly ready, everybody. These drivers are about to get down to brass tacks, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready and get in the double face. Ready to start now. It's go time. Drivers are off.
The BMW also seems to be less bumpy than the Supra too. It may have more grip, but it may feel sluggish at times. Favoring me here? Oh god, come on please. Okay, don't bump, please. Don't bump now, okay, please. And I'm good.
The people at Reactive Sessions know how to deliver top racing, that's for sure. And that last one was definitely...
Okay, what M3 did I get? I got the speed M3. That's fine. I got the speed challenge M3. That's fine. Good backup speed challenge car. Okay, now it's time to do the super promotion. Wait, what was that? Okay, it's grip, drag, and drift. Okay. Let's bring the X at GXP, the Subaru. The Sylvia. And the RX-8, I guess. And the RX-8 for backup of those specific corner cases of the grip.
Welcome to Showdown Autopolis. This is the big one. We've got a solid day of legal racing for y'all, and our winner today gets a guaranteed spot at the next super promotion race. We got the Showdown King coming up here in just a second, so let me hear ya!
Royal Wannabe, hello.
Hey, you're gonna want to jump back a little bit there, folks. Give Rhea some room! Yeah, that's why he's the Showdown King, and that is how it's done. Look at that dude whipping. Hey, and there he is, Rio Watanabe. Man, thanks for helping us out today. So how in the heck are you, dude? Yeah, Chamber. I'm a pretty good man. Now, what is the deal, dude? You didn't have far to come to get to Autopolis today. You live right here in Tokyo, right? Yeah, half Japanese, half American, so grew up in both places.
Half American?
Learned to drive Hawaii, right? But we learned to race in Tokyo. My Japanese friends would take me out to
Half Japanese, half American?
Because I was this little kid who was winning every race I entered. Even when I was 16. Hey, Rio, did you ever... Oh, hold on just a second. What? Right now? Alright. Well, looks like our next guys are ready to go out there. Hang on, everybody. Now, one driver who is always on point is... Hey, hold on. Let me just grab this. That's good. Somebody got a towel or something? Okay. Well, it sure feels like these things keep growing every year, huh? How many people we got out there? Like 8,000, 10,000? I've been working these events for like 10 years now, and I remember doing super promotion races back in the 90s. Like 100 people would show up. We had to rig our own generators, and we had lookouts all over the place with walkie-talkies and stuff. If you couldn't fit it in the back of a truck, you didn't bring it, because otherwise you'd lose it if we had to take off.
Okay,
oh yeah, those were the good...
GXP for this one, and then the RX-8 the next. does appear I have to turn a bit earlier, but for the RX-8 it's more snappier of a response.
Very tight, very close, train. Watch it.
Which will probably be more useful in that other track. Okay, nice. Track record broken.
First race at Showdown Autopolis. I've been following Cooper since he won the last Showdown, so it's good to see he's finally got a win in the bag. Cool.
Now the RX-8's turn. Even if snappier handling, snappier like turn and for less loss.
We got some great racing on deck.
Yeah, this is more snappier turn in, but less so for turn out. Well, the Golf is more of a, I think it's more of a torque aura. I think I made it more torque. Like,
Last lap, folks. We are in. Step up or step up. Rubber hit the road right now, and this is where it begins.
so yesterday was Easter, so I wonder how you guys have been for Easter,
Rubber hit the road right now, and this is where it begins. Whoa, he just took a hit in that turn.
Yep. Someone got stuck in that corner for a moment. Anyways, as I was about to say, I finally got back to going to church for Easter, so yeah. Anyways, that's the grip class completed.
Check it out, Autopolis. You have been seeing it go down today. And how about our man Ryan Cooper? He has been put. That 99 Civic has been around, and so has
99
its driver,
Civic.
Joe Tackett. Like I was saying earlier, he's got a lot of talent, guys. Got a total gift on the strip. It's ridiculous. Keep your eyes on him. Oh yeah, that's right. He's feeling it now, people. Driver's ready, and we're waiting on the line. Here we go. There's the signal. To the stage. He's trying.
Dang, the best time is 9:54. And it's Frank Book again.
All right, we are ready to go again here. These drivers are taking 80 prisoners. That is my man, right? Ready? Let me hear from you guys out there. And here we go. Almost, but not.
Okay, I just have to replicate that again.
I've seen the Aftermix team tear it up on the short track. Let's see what this driver can do today. He's going to be just got a lot. Oh, man, give it up. We're smoking him down to the lot. This thing is so hot. There it is, and they're off, folks. Oh, it looks like a driver. They are so close.
Awesome, there we go. Whoa, Frank Book did a full start. Anyway, right? $10,000.
Seriously, Rio, what do you think about Ryan Cooper? The guy's blowing up these drivers. I mean, it's totally ridiculous. You know what? Ryan Cooper reminds me of another driver I once saw drive. That's you, bro.
Yeah, that is too funny, man. Yeah, this guy, Cooper guy, yeah, he's good, you know, but come on. Yeah, he's at a risk of good luck, but really, if he wins here, and that's a big if, he's going to be stepping up to a whole new level of driving. I think you'll see he's nothing like it.
What, you don't think he can cut it at super promotion races?
I didn't say that. All I'm saying is that luck will only get you so far. And I think this Cooper is going to find that out.
I don't know. Well, Cooper's hot, and I'm talking about super hot out there, only one race away from the big one.
We'll
Let's
see
what
about
he
that,
can do.
Royal
I'm
Wannabe.
getting away. Sweet ride there. Santo-san, loving it. He's a complete showboat, but you guys will love him.
Yep, now this does feel like the screenshot of the Wikipedia page now. Not bad.
Second run, folks. This is our second run. And I hear...
Wow, I did way worse.
There he is! Go crazy! It's Ryan Cooper! Are we ready? Here we go! And it is on! He's on your feet! Okay! He goes close though!
Guess 3000 was the best I did.
Well, yeah, I guess I have to give this guy Cooper some credit. Looks like he's improved a little bit.
He's going to be getting into it at the super promotion races now, Rio. Do you think you'll ever race him?
You mean Cooper and I on the same track? Come on, be serious. Super promotion races are the real deal. We'll see how long he lasts.
Well, we'll have to see if he can hang with the big guns.
Fireworks for Ryan Cooper.
Oh, well. That was something nobody could have predicted.
Dominated.
Ryan Cooper simply out-drifted Takeshi.
Okay, and now I have unlocked Super Promotion. The actual Super Promotion, like organization itself. Let's just do a quick drift on the...
Hey, I just gotta say, Rio, we are so psyched that you could come by and pick up a mic. People all...
with the Corolla on this one.
Okay, let's do this. The first one's coming up. And one thing's for sure, you ain't gonna see this in your high school parking lot, baby. He's just on the track. He's getting ready to burn that radio. All right, people, he is off and running. Okay, let's see. Yeah.
Well, I can try.
Final round. Let's see how it plays out.
Well, I can try being more risky here.
Alright, we've got ourselves a start. This will be good, folks. Cooper just punching the clock on that one. Nothing special today.
Okay, that's still better, though.
Did you check that one out, people? Ryan Cooper putting the hurt on him here at Autopolis. Cooper's got one.
Okay, but that is it for React Team Sessions. We're getting closer and closer to the end here now. But indicated by those icons, we're probably still like, what, like 10 race days away or something? So yeah. Next time, we're going to start the Super Promotion Organization. This has been Mark, and we'll be back for some more Need for Speed ProStreet next time. See you guys then, peace out.